I promised a little show and tell of my Halloween display, and my month was weird and crazy, and Halloween almost got away from me. I think, yeah, today is Halloween, and I'm just now getting around to showing this. But anyway, I said I would, so here we go. It ended up being a lot different than I thought it would, because, you know, I made all of these different paper pumpkins and then ended up not even using them here. And this is my foyer area, and this little table I usually decorate kind of seasonally. And most of the paper pumpkins I just didn't like on my table. And there's even a few on here that I don't like, because I did black and white for so long for Halloween, and now I'm kind of leaning more towards black and brown or black and tan, you know. So my black and white pumpkins were just not making me happy here, so I put them someplace else. Anyway, this is just this is what I did. I used the book page pumpkins, and then some other stuff that I made last year. I don't know if I showed those or not. I'm pretty sure I did. There's probably videos for them somewhere. And then I just there's a mirror up here that I just cut out some cardstock bats, and in the reflection you can see some little black pumpkins and those things on the wall. I'm trying not to catch myself in the reflection because I haven't had a shower. And I'm really gross and frightening, and well, kind of Halloween appropriate, really. So there's my little display. Let me zoom in so you can see some of the details. Okay, over here we have my book page pumpkin. That's the one that I stuck in the candle holder thing, which gave it some height, which was good. This is a dollar store pumpkin. It was actually a jack-o'-lantern, and it was orange. But I don't really like jack-o'-lanterns, and I don't like orange. So I painted it black, and then I just turn it around, and there we go. No one knows it has a smiley face. These bottles I've collected over the years. In fact, I think most of them, my sister probably gave them to me. She found them at a thrift store or something, somewhere. And a lot of them have stuff in them, and they're still sealed. I don't know what's in them, and I don't care to ever find out. So, yeah, I just leave them sealed like they are, you know, and just hope that that seal stays intact for eternity, because I don't know what that stuff is. And then some of these are just bottles that I had that I've sort of aged and made look Halloween-y. This one is a Tabasco sauce bottle. You may recognize that shape immediately. That's all it was, and emptied it out, and then I just used different paint and ink. Just dropped some ink and stuff down inside it and paint just to make it look all icky, and printed out a label that I got off the internet, and there we go. So that's easy. I did the same thing to that big one. That's a little book that a friend made years ago. It's a little Halloween themed book. And then this is a little candle that I did. I think I did this last year. It's a toilet paper tube and a tea light, and this is all hot glue. And that's all it is. I mean, you just drip blobs of hot glue on a toilet paper tube until it looks like a weird drippy candle. And then you paint it white and you stick a tea light in there. Easy breezy. Okay, that's just a piece of paper. And let's scooch down a little. Let's see. There is there's a toe tag. These boxes and this roll, those are just piano rolls, you know, from like a player piano. I found those in an antique store. I think I maybe paid $3 or $4 for them. They're practically nothing. And I love them. They're fun. They're cute. So I just, you know, they matched, basically, is the only reason I put them there. They have nothing to do with Halloween. I just liked them because they matched. That's a picture of Edgar Allan Poe. I just printed that out off the internet, stuck it in a frame I had. And then these are some of those, no, this one, this is the Vampire Diary or sketchbook. I think this is the sketchbook. I don't remember. I'll put links to these. You can download this for free from a website. And okay, yeah, see, I think I did do a video on this last year because this is all sounding familiar to me. Anyway, you can download it for free. The instructions for assembling it are awful, practically non-existent. So just assemble it as best you can. I did mine. I did a little Coptic stitch on the outside. And then all of this coloring stuff is just, I think I printed it out on kind of a tan colored cardstock and then added the drips of blood and all of the black marks and stuff. So, you know, it's really kind of a cool thing, and you know, it's free, which is awesome because it's kind of neat. And it's like, is this, I think it's Bram Stoker's journal. Yeah. It's in, the premise is that it's Bram Stoker's sketchbook diary for all of his vampire research and stuff. So, kind of cool. This was another freebie that I printed out off the internet. It's kind of a witch spell book, and it's just these 2 pages are what I printed. And then this book was just an old book that I had, one of my old, you know, books that I just glued all the pages together and curled the edges and then stuck these on there and kind of narfed them up with ink and made a little, like an old spell book. And moving right along, I need to find another raven. This one I got at like the Dollar Tree because I wanted some ravens, but I didn't want to pay a lot for them. So I just grabbed that one at the Dollar Tree, and then when I pulled it out of its little storage box, it was all like molting. So I had to glue some of its feathers back on, and then in the back it just looks like it has a bad comb over. So I've got some raven issues there that yeah, I need to deal with. I need to find me some better ravens, but I still don't want to pay a lot for them because, you know, it's just for a display. So anyway, these are some more bottles that I kind of, you know, went a little overboard on and painted them. I think I put some wax or something on them that gave them this weird texture, and then painted them so that they look like they're old and gunky. But I'm pretty sure I just used candle wax on there. And then this one too, kind of a big one, just to make it look like, you know, it had been buried or something. So that's those. That's another dollar store jack-o'-lantern. And this is another one of those printouts that I'll put the link for. I think this must be the vampire journal. One is a journal, one is a sketchbook. And so you can print out all of these pages. And I did the same. I think I printed them out kind of like, you know, on tan cardstock. And then just added the black and the red and made them look kind of old and scary. And at the time, all I had to reinforce the binding was just some first aid tape. So, heck, it worked. And yeah, it's another one of those that they really don't give you good instructions for binding it. So I just did a crisscross binding. So, and I've gotten lots of emails about binding these that, you know, people have gone to the link, printed them out, and then they email me, how do you bind it? You know what? Any way you want. You can do a pamphlet stitch. You can, you know, you can do the crisscross thing. You can do the Coptic stitch. You know, if it doesn't tell you how to bind it, then you just make something up. Tape it all together. It doesn't matter. You know, just do whatever you want. This just happens to be how I did it. And then this cover, I'm pretty sure was a box from some Stouffer's lasagna or something. I'm thinking that's what it was. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. This little pumpkin I also got at a dollar store a couple years ago, and it has the thingy that I also used the topper that I also used on this book pumpkin, because I had 2 of these and I've dropped and broke one, but I saved the top, which ended up looking just great in there, because I love, it's all like, you know, Tim Burton-y looking, or I thought it was anyway. But it's another one that has it's got a little jack-o'-lantern type face thing on it, and it was orange, and I don't like orange, so I painted it white. And that is a big Halloween book that I was in a swap thing, you know, where we all sent in pages, and then the swap host, Donna Joy, bound it all into a Halloween book, and it's just the most awesome Halloween book ever. I think she did this for several years, but this is the only one I participated in. I'm so glad, because I love that book. And then just some cheap dollar store black roses stuck in a thing, which makes me happy. And this end of my table was, I don't know, it looked a little off balance for some reason when I got finished. So I just put some of those, you know, fake spider webs on it, which cracked me up, because at Halloween you buy the little package of spider webs, but then I think they take the same stuff and they repackage it at Christmas and they call it angel hair, which just cracks me up. So it's either scary spider webs or angel hair, your choice. So that's it. That's my table. Very easy. Just stuff I've made, decorated, collected, and I think it turned out great. So there we go. Happy Halloween. The end.